The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Love to throw to get started. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Now he'll run it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Love. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd and 6. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. We'll go play action with Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Gino to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Packers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He keeps it himself. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's Love. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
He'll get this complete to Walker. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Love. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
He'll run again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Love to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. And the Packers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This about as short as you can get. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's dropped off for Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Dobbs headed in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Reek Woolen brings him down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The tight end Fant in motion. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 9. That Gino. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Smith. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith on the move past the 40. And he will score. Game on. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable with Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Love. He's going to run it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The man in motion is Watson. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 3rd and 2. Dobbs headed in motion. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.